My name is Arthur Blackburn. I'm president of Global BPM Solutions. In January, we celebrate the 10th anniversary of Global Latitudes with the release of Global Latitudes 3.0. Today, we're going to address for you the posting of requests. Now, I want to point out that we have 3 different apps that work together on separate databases, and those are explained well in other videos. But today we're going to show how easy it is for the information in the address book is to become in a posting when a client makes a request for a service. I also want to point out when he does so, he's making a request, but he's not doing it for his own location. It's for one of his clients. So here are for the ones that were done before, but we're going to put in a new request that will be brought over immediately. Okay, now we're going to make a selection. And selection, we're going to go down, and we're going to take ACE Engineering. Now I want you to know that this is blank and we're not putting anything in it because it will come in automatically from the address book, like everything else will come over into other tasks. But we will put in a proposal number. And we're going to do it like this one here, okay? And let's put a date on there. Excellent. All right, now we'll go to the next step. Now this is where we select the service. Now, what happens is the client sent over a request and he said what he wanted. He wanted a boundary research. So here we are right here. And there it is. It's ready. We know that it's going to be WF1. All right, now we'll go to the next step. This is all filling in. Now we're going to put in the address, okay? So we're going to put it in now, 51. You type that one in. Now we'll put in the city. And the city is San Francisco. We'll find it here. There it is. And then we're going to put in the zip code. And that is 94102. Now we're going to select the county, which is San Francisco County. So let's find it. There we are. And then we're going to put in a go to state of California. And then we're going to select the good old USA. Now we're going to come in. I'll point out, do you see this location ID? It comes in handy because it brings out the address we put here so we can get the latitude and longitude when that comes up, all right? So we're going to now put in the address as we had before. We can do it like this. We can come up here and copy it and then paste it. And then the next line, do the same. Why don't we just type it? Now the zip code. And then California. Then the United States of America. Okay, now we're ready to go on the next step. Just come down here and click it. Now you'll notice here is this information. It came from the address book. Should you have corrections to it or say he got a cell phone, you could put it in at this time. But we don't have it. The complete address of the client is here, but the client is not the site. It's a different. So now we'll go on to the next step. All right, now here you notice we have the address and everything in, but here it was summarized, all right? So we just come along here, and we will then take that and copy it. And then we're going to click here and go to that site. Now we have clicked over and we have this address. We'll say it find. And there it is. Now we're going to paste that into the actual thing. All right. Now we have pasted it in the latitude and the longitude at that address. By clicking there, we went there, and now we go to the next step. Now now that we have recorded that, we can go on to the next step. The latitude and longitude are there. Okay. This is very simple. Now here, you can see immediately that you have the location right there on the map. Now you can go to controls and you can go down further and you see the summary there. That's the map. That's the location. And you can take a plus here and go down and see it a lot closer. And that's on the map. And then we'll see actually on the site. And there it is. Beautiful, right? All right, next step. See how easy it is? Now this is the contact information. It so happens that we don't have a separate person, but if there was a separate individual to make contact with, you would put it in here. All right? Still doesn't have a cell phone. Okay, we'll go to the next step. And there, we're at the point where we're ready to choose files for the research. Now, I'll point out that this information was already provided, and we're going to review it, and let's pick someone good to review. Let's have Terry do it. And you notice all our information comes up, all right? Now we're going to find a statement of work, and we have to get the right file. Let me get it here. No, no. And usually this is set right. But we need that. I'll go in, find the documents to load. Here we go. Now we're going down and we will find a statement of work. There you go. That one will. And now we're going to get a request for quotation. What amounts to is when the client sends over his requirements, then you load them on your computer so they can be uploaded. Now we need to choose a map. Let's find our map. All right, why don't we use the Bureau maps? Okay. No, that's not the actual one because this is only for illustration. Now we can add in more documents, and I'll illustrate that in a minute, but let's put in some plans. Let's put in one plan. There's building plans. Well, let's do it on that way. Okay. Let's add one. Here's house plans. Now, this is usually something typed up from the customer, but we're just going to say review the documents. And if we want to, we can add another map. Let's say we want to put another map. Okay. Okay. Now, when you say save, they'll get attached. And there they are, ready for review and for utilization. And there we are. Now we go to the next step. Now this here is we're finally coming to the final post. Now we already know the service we put in is for ACE Engineering, and the posting date is today. And let's say it was posted by, let Terry do it. And the status is it is posted, complete. Then you hit save. And that turns green, and we have completed it. Now, I want to show you the workflow. Well, we needed to go one more step. Now, we'll go to the workflow. It's done. Now, I want to show you a couple other things quickly before we're done. We're going to go back to ACE Engineering here. And we'll go down and we'll show that these are things that are covered in another video. But there's the research, there is the detailed proposal, and the labor cost for the proposal. So that is what we have today. And thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed it.